Ow! Oh God, I've stubbed my toe. Stupid bloody haunted houses. Hello and welcome to Retro Horror Gaming. Tonight on HRG we're gonna... Bloody lighters! Ow, my damn fingers. Alright, stop the ambience. Welcome to RHG, channel dedicated to retro horror gaming. With the release of Netflix's awesome Haunting of Hill House, based on my favourite black and white horror movie of all time, and my worst Liam Neeson film of all time, maybe Darkman, Mauer, we're going to have a look at Haunted House on the Atari 2600. The granddaddy of survival horror games. It takes you, a pair of disembodied eyeballs, and makes you drift around a haunted house represented by 4 or 5 different maps of different colours that look exactly the same, and lets you use your imagination, and scared the crap out of 6-year-old me when I got my Atari 2600 back in 1984. Haunted houses are really back in the vogue at the moment. With the Haunting of Hill House and American Horror Story, haunted houses have never been more popular. And this is Haunted House in the 2600, a spooky fright fest in 8-bit. Now this game utilises 8-bit really well. The reason you can't see the details on the floor? It's pitch black. Why can't you see the things you're trying to hunt for? It's pitch black as well. Why can I only see my eyes? I can't answer that, that's just really weird. This game was kind of ahead of its time because, okay, the graphics are very basic, but it had a very basic inventory system. You could pick up items on the floor, and if you're walking around with your torch, you're finding things. There's a key which lets you open doors, and there's also a rod. If you hold the rod, the bad guys will attack you. The problem is, you also need to find pieces of an urn, like this one here. Once you find the pieces of the urn, you can then escape the house. But in order to pick up the urn, you have to put down the rod or the key. So as soon as you put down the rod, the bad guys will start attacking you again, like here. I have to put the rod down to pick up the piece of the urn. And if you put down the key, then some of the doors are locked to you. So it's real inventory management and trying to work out how to actually keep all the items you need, but also not lose them, because as soon as you put them down, they're in the dark and they go invisible, and the only way you can see them is via this ring of candlelight, which you can slowly relight occasionally as you walk around the house. Now, the amount of candles you've got are infinite, but as a bad guy comes into the room, a ghostly breeze blows the candle out, and so you can't see for a few seconds, and you spend your time wandering around in the dark, desperately waiting for your candle to come back to life so you can find the parts of the urn. Now, once you've got all 4 parts of the urn, the game isn't over. You have to try and find your way back around the house and then work out where the exit is, avoiding the ghosts and ghouls and unholy denizens of the horrible abode. The house itself is set on 3 floors. You've got the ground floor, the first floor and the basement. And it's up to you, there's no map, it's up to you to remember which colours are the different floors, and which colours are the basement and which colours are the first and second floor. Once you know where you are, you can then navigate your way around the house, find the items you want, use the stairs, which you can see as you go near the entrances either side with your candle lit. You'll see that the stairs go up and down, and also you get a musical cue to tell you whether you're ascending or descending the stairs. It's all very clever use of sort of like a joystick, 1 button, and very basic graphics to make a full whole experience. You can only get hit by the ghosts 9 times before the game's over, so you have to be really careful how you are navigating, and it's very, very easy to suddenly be hit that final time and lose all the progress you've got. This game was created by a man called James Anderson for the Atari 2600, working for Atari, and I've got really fond memories of this coming out back in the early 80s. I only had an Atari 2600 at the time, so I didn't have a NES or anything like that. So this creepy little gem was one of my favourite games of my early childhood. So that was Haunted House on the Atari 2600, a masterclass in minimalist horror. And the images it conjured up in my 8-year-old head when I played that back in the 80s far surpassed anything that the Xbox or PlayStation could throw at me today. The ghosts and terrors inside my own brain while I played that game far superior to anything The Evil Within 2 or Resident Evil 12 could possibly give me. Thank you for watching Retro Horror Gaming. Click the subscribe button to never miss an episode. And remember, it's just an 8-bit game, nothing to be scared of. Don't have nightmares.